I'm Navid Ansari, and in this video I'm going to show you how you can deploy your contract, your smart contract, to a local test net that is called Ganache. So without any further ado, let's begin. Just download this Ganache and you can find it in here. Just download it, and when you download it, run it. And in here first, when you open your Ganache, just click on quick, and it will create a local testnet for you that has some account in them, and each one of these account has 100 Ethereum in them. Okay, so with this, if we go to our remix in here, you remember we did just use this JavaScript VM London. No, we want to use this Ganache. Okay, and you remember in this JavaScript VM we have some account as well, that each one of them has 100 Ethereum, and in Ganache we have that as well, but we can test this with gamemaker and JavaScript as well. So that's why we need this Ganache, and we can't use this remix with our gamemaker. So for connecting this remix IDE to our Ganache and deploy our contract to Ganache, we should go here in deploy and run transaction, and after that in here select Ganache provider, and it will tell you put the URL of your Ganache, and it is local and you can find it in here. Let's just copy and paste this and put it in here, hit OK, and now it is connected to that network, and with that we can deploy our contract in the Ganache. And when we deploy it, you can see, because deploying a contract take a little bit of money to deploy it, and it's called gas fee, it decrease our balance in here because we did use this account to upload it in here. Okay, the first one, and now we have access to all of those functions. For example, this character count, that at default it is 0 when we deploy it, and we can add some values in here. So for example, and add the characters, and now when we click on character count, it give us 1, and if we use this get character, for example character number 0, we can get it like this. And again, if we use this characters variable in here, that because we declare it as public, we can use it in here. So click on here and it will show you all of this information. But for using it with gamemaker, it's always better to create a function for our variables, not just using public. Okay, with function we can limit the use of this function to the one that deployed this contract or create this contract, that is us developers. Okay, in Ganache now you can see this account has 2 transaction count. Okay, and if you go to blocks, you can see all the blocks, and if you go to transaction, you can see at the first we create the contract, we deploy the contract, and the gas that is used for creating this contract is this, and you can see this address create this contract. Okay, so this is our own address that you can see it in here. This is our own address, the first address that we use it to deploy our contract, and you can see it from address. So this address create this contract, and you know it from the first video that whenever you deploy a contract, it give you an address, and that address is too much important. With that address we can access all those functions in our contract with gamemaker and JavaScript. Okay, and it give us a transaction hash, doesn't matter for us. And you can see again in here we call a function in our contract, and we add the characters that is from this address, that is us, to the contract address. Okay, so you know that we have an address as a developer, clients has a wallet address that is exactly like this, and our contract has an address as well. It's like our contract has a wallet address. Okay, it has a wallet, okay, that everybody can transfer money to it. Okay, so that was all about Ganache. Just install it and deploy your contract, your smart contract to Ganache. And in the next video, I will show you how you can access all of these functions and variables in a JavaScript file. And after we test our code with JavaScript file, we create an extension in gamemaker with that JavaScript file to get all of this information, adding character and getting our characters. So please, if you want to help me and you like this video, hit that like button. It's my honor to have you here. Thank you very much for watching. Bye.